Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard about UFOs and these flying objects that they know are not of human origin. We've heard these stories forever. Well, there is a whistleblower that is urging the US to reveal their UFO evidence and alien vehicles. Now, this is David Grush. And David Grush is saying that the US have in their possession intact and partially intact alien vehicles. And he is saying that these vehicles are of non human origin. The former intelligent official, David Grush, who led analysis of unexplained phenomena within the U.S. Department of Defense agency, has alleged that the U.S. has craft of non human origin. Information on these vehicles is being illegally withheld from Congress, Grush told the debrief. Grush said that he turned over classified information about the vehicles to Congress. He suffered retaliation from government officials. He left the government in April after a 14-year career in the U.S. intelligence. Jonathan Gray, a current U.S. intelligence official at the National Air and Space Intelligence Center, he confirmed the existence of exotic material to the debrief, adding, "We are not alone." The disclosures come after a swell of credible sightings and reports have revived attention in alien ships and potentially visits in recent years. In 2021, the Pentagon released a report, UAP. The term referred to UFO for much of the extraterrestrial community, which found more than 140 instances of encounters that could not be explained. The report followed a leak of military footage. It showed apparently these sightings in the sky. While Navy pilots testified, they frequently encountered with strange craft off the US coast. Now, I told some of you this, but back in the day, I dated a guy that was a pilot for FedEx. And he told me he saw all kinds of strange things up there in the sky when he was flying. And he said one time there was a bus size, cigar shaped object just flying side by side with them. And he said it went on for probably a good 15 minutes and then it just jetted off. And he said the speeds that this thing went, is no way it was a plane. But they were told no matter what they saw up there, they were not to talk about it or go to the press or anything like that. So they never did. But he said, oh no, there's definitely stuff flying around that, he can tell it's not of this world. And, there's other pilots I have heard similar things to, but, a lot of times they won't come out and say anything. But you have these Navy pilots that testified that they frequently saw these objects up in the sky. So there is an interview that was done with the debrief journalists, Leslie Kean and Ralph Blumenthal, who previously exposed the existence of a secret Pentagon program that investigated UFOs. And they said the US government and defense contractors have been recovering fragments of non human craft, in some cases, entire crafts. For decades, they said this has been going on for a long time where they've been retrieving all kinds of objects. They've just been silent about it. So Grush said the materials include intact and partially intact vehicles. Grush told the brief he that the analysis determined that the material was of exotic origin, meaning non-human origin. Oh, so when y'all call us exotic, you're really calling us non-human? Got it. So anyway, and this assessment is based on the vehicles. Um, they're saying, they have tested and possess unique atomic arrangements and radiological signatures. They said that, that the non-human intelligence phenomena is real. We are not alone, Gray said. And this kind is not limited to the US. So they said, virtually countries all over the globe got this type of, you know, vehicles and material of non human origins in their possession. So it's not just the US that have this. So this is a global phenomena, yet a global solution continues to elude us. Nick Pope, who spent the early 1990s investigating UFOs for the British Ministry of Defense. And he said Grush and Gray's account of alien material is very significant. It's one thing to have stories of conspiracy blogs, but this takes it into the next level with genuine insiders coming forward, Pope said. When these people make these formal complaints, they do so with the understanding that they've knowingly made a false statement. They're liable to a fairly hefty fine or or prison. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, is it far-fetched to believe there's other things out there? You know, where I am, and I had showed you this in previous videos, a previous video a few years ago, that there was sightings here. There's always sightings in New Jersey. That's one thing about being a coastal state. It seems like there are a lot here, but I know it's everywhere. Trust me, I know. You don't have to come and tell me there are sightings in your state. Of course there are. There's been sightings all over this country, no matter where you are, even in some of the remote areas, these rural areas that are kind of out of the way, they've seen them too. But y'all, please tell me what you think with these folks that worked for the US intelligence, and they're claiming they saw these UFO vehicles and fragments of vehicles that they have in their possession. What do you think? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.